When you trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matters. Forex is my life.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, good day to everyone, and I'm saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the part of the world you are watching me. Today, I want to work on this account. This is one of my live accounts that has Edge. As everyone knows that I spoke about edging, and that's what I've been using for over a decade, and it's working for me. So now, what am I going to say about this is two things. If you look at this chart, this chart is not inside my it's not inside my server, it's on my local laptop. As we know that server is not meant for us to trim or to roll over. Server is just meant for us to host our account and our robot. Okay, so now I don't want to take much of our time. If you look at first of all, it's my hobby that I must arrange my pairs, my symbols, and you can see that it's only gold that is edging here, and you can see it's edging as in edge heavily. Okay, but that's not a problem. Our pounds USD has edge, and I've solved the edge long ago. My AUD too has edge. I've solved the edge. You can see that I've resolved the edge of these two pairs. So I'm gonna focus on the gold, and please just follow my procedure, how I'm going to edge, how I'm going to treat this account to be continue giving me the profit. And before I forgot, I need to show us uh, uh, I need to show us what is this account has given, uh, the period of time it has traded, and uh, so that we can be on the same page. You can see that I'm not manipulating anything. I'm showing you as it is, live and direct. Okay, the this is the same account I'm working on, and you can see that in May, June, July, August, September, October, uh, return over investment for all these months, and the rollover I did on the account on Friday, November start with negative results. So by end of November, we should be able um, to clear this deficit. Okay, and if you look at the account as at now that I'm doing this video, you can see that we have eliminated all the edgings of other assets. It's only edging for gold that is left. This is as simple as ABC. You can imagine we have edging that we carry over for almost 3 to 4 months on this account, and you can see the way I'm trimming them bit by bit until I'm trimming them to remain just one asset, which is gold. And if markets favor, by end of November, we are going to remove this gold also, and we are going to have um, uh, every account reset back to normal before the edge. You see, this is why I normally say, yeah, edging to me is most easiest way and peaceful way to manage your investment than any other strategy out there. But once you know how to trim and you know how to roll over, you can now become more aggressive in your trading, since you know that when it edge, you are going to fix it. And if we analyze this result, according to FS Book, analyzing pay website, the return so far is 30.2%. Uh, Monthly return is almost 5.2. Weekly return is 1.2 per week. And the trading winning percentage of the robot is 86.1. So this alone should give us the kind of comfort we want if we really understand the way I'm explaining all these things. So but I know for the beginner you're going to struggle with it because you can see it's pure arithmetics, and many of us doesn't like arithmetic. But this is the way I trade, and I check my account anytime I want to check. Not that I need to rush myself. I need to be sweating, candle pattern, trend line, all those things, and this is how I figured my things out. So having said that, let's go back to the main video. Okay, now After we have seen what the account has done overall, then we need to now talk about how to solve this uh, puzzle that we have in front of us. In August, in a September, I didn't roll over. In October, I didn't roll over. So I'm going to take rollover into consideration for this gold if it's possible. And if it's not possible, I'm going to apply a Magic 2 approach to it. So let's go there. So the first thing I need to do is to come to my account history, and I want to see what I the market did in September. Remember, I said I didn't roll over in September, so to September ending. You cannot do, I will not advise you to do all your rollover from September till November. You are going to shortchange yourself, okay? So now I just want to do only September and only October, okay? So now I click OK. So in September, the account did $451.92. We have seen that one. So now let's first of all deal with month of September. So on gold, I've already put my calculator there because I'm gonna use the calculator. Okay. So now let's go back to the trading tab. Buy side 0.05, 0.05. Buy side 0.05. It's giving me, let me see, 242 because it's still running. 242. Okay. And that is that. Sell 0.05. That is what it gave us. One, let me say 188. I approximate it. So now the first thing the calculator shows us that our legs are balanced. You have to learn how to. This is why the calculator is very, very important, because it's going to solve a lot of give you a lot of solution simultaneously. Okay, now we've seen that okay, the 0.05 by 0.05 cell, all the legs are balanced. Okay, now the next thing we need to do now is, okay, there's a mistake here in buy. We still have float. We have swap of minus $2.32, let's say 3 buy direction. So I'm going to put 3 here, which is 245. Let me put 245 here. Good. Now the calculator give us the pure profit, and calculator give us what to keep out of this money is $5, and this is what calculator has advised us to apply to the loss side. Okay, calculator normally suggests two things for us: keep and apply. So we are going to see which one are we going to do use for rollover. Now, if you look at it very well, if we look at it very well, the both sides are in negative. The both sides are in negative. So we want to use the negative now. We are going to use the negative now. How do we do that? We can bring the positive, the buy to this side, or bring the sell to this side. So I'm bringing the sell to this side because both of them are negative. So that's why I can do that. So I'll say 1880. Now I have this. So now the is saying that I can apply this, and I can keep this. This is the total profit. And remember that this profit is negative, and I put them together because I want to know the total lot and total negative. Okay, so if I put total lot on top, which is 0.1, and our loss is 2,125, 2125, and apply. Let's apply. Now to apply now, what are we going to do to apply? I want to check my October profit. This is my October profit, 451. So if I put 4451, So he said, if I want to lose all my October profit, that means I'm gonna close 0.2 of this gold, which is 21.22%, and we are going to be left with 0.8. So that means I'm going to close from this 0.05, I'll close 0.01. From this 0.05, I'll close 0.05 because the leg must be balanced, okay? And this will be remain 0.04, and the buy will be remain 0.04, and we have 0.08. That's what is interpreting here for us. But the question is, do I really want to lose all my hard work for July, for September? No, I don't want to lose it. So let's say I put 300. Now, this is not my digression. I'm using my own experience. This is not something you have to teach anyone or whatever. I've teach you the normal thing is 451. If you want to lose it, fine. But I want to see that because I want to keep something. Now, if I use 300, I can only close 0.01, and I can't close 0.01. Why? Because I must close both leg. I must close from both leg. Because if I close 0.01 here, my legs will not be balanced anymore. So I must close 0.01 here, close 0.01 here. So that is the only thing I can do. Okay. So now that will now push me to go and see. I've wrote down my profit in September. Let me now go to my profit in October. October gave me 5, 6, 7. October gave me 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now let's do this. Let me bring out my calculator. September gave me 451. October gave me 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's add them together. We're going to get this. So let me say, okay, if I don't want to roll over, this is a rollover for 2 months. Okay, let's say we put the rollover for or what we make in 2 months, 1,000, 1018 or so. Yeah, 1018. Then we click OK. See what he advised us to do that. Okay, if you want to roll over all what we have made in those 2 months, we can close 0.05. That means we can't even close the odd number because we must close here, we must close A so that we can balance the leg. Okay. So now what are we going to do is that I won't want to do this. I would like to even say, okay, I want to close that gold. Let me divide it by 2, which is 509. Let me put 509 here and see the suggestion. Now it said I can close 0.02, which is 0.01 here, 0.01 here. You see, all this depend on you. You may decide to leave it and say, okay, no, I just want to leave it. I don't want to do anything. I just want to leave it, and I'll go. I'm gonna come back in November ending. Okay. Yeah, it's workable. It's workable. Otherwise, we can just say, okay, since we are advised to close 0.02, we just come here, we partial close 0.01 on the side, on the buy side, and on the sell side, we partial close 0.01. But in my own scenario, I won't do that. I don't want to do that. Actually, yeah, I'm getting some few swap, but I don't want to lose a lot of money that I've worked for in a month ago. So what I want to do is I'll abandon gold. I won't do anything, but I'm going to go and open second chart, which is Magic 2 for gold inside our server. Okay, which is Magic 2. That is what I'm going to open on our server. So let me go to the server for that account. All right. Now we remember that we have, let's first of all deal with what we have that is running. Okay, we have pounds. Pounds is running. Okay. Actually, I've messed up this account by closing the previous chart, but it's not a problem to me because everybody have to understand that this is my skill. This is what I've been doing for a very long time. So none of this thing it make me panic. I will install the robot and I will do everything accordingly. So I want to have AUD USD. Let me first of all show all. Then I close this. I don't need it anymore. Then I come here AUD USD. Oh, pounds USD. Oh, now I'm going to delete this. Then I come to AUD USD. AUD USD, which is this. Then remember we have gold. Those are the three that we need to deal with first before we even continue to do any other thing. So let's come here. Gold. Good. This is three we need to deal with before we start any other thing. Okay. So now my gold is trading, which is this. So I want to make my gold to become the second chart, which is magic number 2. This magic number 1 is one that has edge, so I want to make it magic number 2. All right, so now what are we going to do here is that I think there's no robot on this okay, there's no robot on this VPS, so let me quickly look for the robot and start working on it. So now from the robot manual, because I'm trading MT4, this MT5 version, but I'm going to close MT4. Then I'll download my robot. There's the first one to download, and there's the second one to download. So now I've downloaded the two of them. Now I'm going to open it. This is the price hunter, and this is a robot. I copy both of them. Then I'm taking them to my server. I come to the account, come to open data folder. This export. I'm closing all this. Then I paste my export I copy there. All right. Then price hunter is not a robot. It's just a signal generator for the robot. Then come here. I put it inside a indicator folder and I'm done. Okay, now if I refresh my robot side, I'm going to see my robot now. This is my robot, and on the indicator I'll refresh it also, and I will see my indicator here. Okay, so I'm going to drop on my gold because it's gold I want to deal with first. Okay, then I come to common, allow live trading, and I come to this. I'll put my email. Then the token, I'll come for it later. I want the robot to be doing buying, and I want the robot to be doing selling. Okay. Allow manual allow. I won't activate manual allow for now, but I'll leave it. But I'll now. This is a second chart of gold, so I'm going to put magic number 2 here because the second chart. I put the capital of the account here, which is 42245. Okay. Now I come here. I want to risk from. I want to trade my lot size from 0.01 to 5 lot size. I don't mind. And I'm going to put fuel. This one I want to make it 75 minimum target, and our target this time around I want to make our target 250. No, let me make it because it's gold. Let's make it 300. Remember, I normally use 1000, but 1000 is like this is too longer for me. I change that one to 0. And I change this one, minimum distance. Let's change minimum distance to 300 or so. For gold, we are going to change it to 500, which is 50 points. Maximum drawdown, we make it 5% as usual. Then edge and stop here. We don't want alerts. Don't want pop-up message. And we don't want push alert. Okay. So now, what else do we want to do? We want show codes. We change the show codes to true, and we are done with settings of our robot. Let me go back up. We are looking for token, so I didn't forget token need to be here. But let me check everything fine. All right. Now we are going to save this as gold. Gold. Because this setting is a bit different from setting of currency, the way I set it and the purpose of usage. So having done this, we say, okay, now if you have been dealing with me before, you know that anytime you want to use my software, it will ask you for code. So code, you copy the way I'm copying, and you send it to my WhatsApp. Now I need to generate indicator for this. I mean, I need to generate license for this. Drop our here. Remember, we have saved the one we did. We load it back to the setting, and everything is okay. Then I just put my code. Okay. Now, having put my code, I want gold to start trading second chart. It's the second chart because I put magic number 2. And I've streamed it to extend that it's going to be difficult for me to trim further. Don't open second chart because first chart edge, you don't trim it. Trim it to the level that it will be untrimmable again before you open second chart. So having done this, let me save it this. Okay, then I say okay. Now you can see that our second chart for gold, we start trading going forward. Let me check something here quickly on the settings. Okay, 30 points. I want my take profit to be 30 pips. Okay, so this is what I want to check. And we can see that the robot doesn't smile. If you look at this side, that means we have not on auto trading. Once I on auto trading, It's still not smile. You have to check all these things before you leave your software. Then you come to common. You see allow live trading is not checked. Now it's smiling. So we are good to go to be trading gold from the second chart. Okay, we have seen this and we have seen what we have done. So now look at as part of result that is trading, that is trading. So we go to AUD USD. We don't have much to do here, so we just drag our robot there, input, load. But we remember it's not good. So what we're going to do here is magic number 2. Yes, is it magic number 2? No, we want continuation of what we have here. So it's still going to be magic number 1 so that it can continue. I mistakenly removed the robot on pound, on euro, Australian dollar, and on pounds. So for me to start robot from where those two pairs are stock, I'll just put one here also. I'll put one here. So I scroll down, everything I set is 100% okay. Then I click OK. Now I'm done completely. Okay. The first one is gold, right? Okay, I finished with the gold. Let me check because we can make a mistake. Gold is um remember gold is chart 2, okay? Yeah. So pounds USD should not be chart 2 because it must be chart 1, okay? It's trading pounds USD. So I need to save this setting to be currencies. This, okay? All right, and it's smiling. Then we'll go to pounds USD. So pounds USD, we have to do the same. Then we load currencies. You can see. I'm still looking for minimum distance. Yeah, this minimum distance should not be 500, should be 300. We use the 500 for gold, so this should be 300. Then let me see. Maximum drawdown 5% of the account. Mm. So what else are we not plugging? What is that I've not added? My maximum drawdown is 5%. Okay. So this one too also is okay, like this. And you can see, I think he has placed another trade on pounds, selling. Just place this trade. And let's see why he's selling. You can see exactly he's selling on supply zone. So that means the robot is doing its work. So this is the first thing we need to do because remember from our from the what we did, what we analyzed on our laptop, we see that gold as edge, and we cannot trim with what we have made in 2 months because we don't want to lose everything we did in 2 months. So what do? We open second chart and we have trimmed it to untrimmable size. We can only roll over if we have opportunity to roll it over. Okay, but I don't want to roll over because I don't want to roll over with everything I've made in the past 2 months. Okay, so instead of that, I went to the server to open gold and put the robot on it, but on what? Magic 2. On Magic 2. So now Magic 2 will keep on giving us money while the new module will get stuck. Uh, uh, I mean, sorry, the first chart, which is already edge, which we can't trim further, is going to be there, and the second one on our server, the second chart of gold, will be giving us income so that we can quickly roll over or trim off gold. All these two also have edge in the past. I've finished rolling over everything and everything has reset itself. So this is the way I've been trading for a very long time. And on our pounds, it's only one chart. I just put the robot to continue trading that one chart. On go on this, we continue trading um, the pounds. Now I want to add more asset because I have capital to push. So I don't have a problem. So I want to add uh, AUD card. What again? AUD card, USD cards. I'm sorry. And let me add chef. I normally like to trade the, what do you call them? The 8 major. I don't like exotic. I like to trade 8 major. The 8 major I like to trade. So now, what am I going to do now is just to drag and load the preset we have done for currency. You see, that's the preset we have done for currencies. So I put it there, and I come to card. I put the robot on the chart. I load the preset, and I close the chart. So it will, you see, when robot activates, it will show everything like this for us to, to to start trading when there's opportunity. But you see, sometimes I used to tell many people that, okay, why do we use 1 hour? Because we want more trades. We want more trades, and we want it to be more a little bit aggressive. But I won't put my pound, I mean my gold on 1 hour. I'll put my gold on 4 hours to slow it down, to slow its aggressiveness movement down. So this is what I just want to show every one of us, that before you open a second chart, make sure you have trimmed the first chart to level that is untrimmable. Like my gold is untrimmable anymore. But I can roll over. But I don't want to roll over with what I've made in 2 months so that I don't have zero return over investment for 2 months. So this is a short story and a short video about how I think and how I've been using the software for a very long time. So if you have any question after watching this video, please contact me. I'm here to help. Thank you and bye-bye.